Hey boys, welcome back to some more Be a Pro, and as you see, some pretty exciting stuff here. We're going to play in the test match. I'm guessing it's just the one-off test match. Seems about right, and we'll get a good look at the team lineups. It should be pretty interesting to see who's in these teams. I think the Kiwis are going to be pretty strong. Try to get a good look. It's a little too... I still can't stand how quick it is, but as you see there, pretty decent so far. Both teams. Norman Reynolds, Foreign Johnson. Then the back row there. So honestly, like, not a bad representation of what could be in a few years. You know, probably someone like a Milford and another young guy will be in the halves, potentially. I mean, there's a lot of good young halves coming through, so who knows really. I mean, Corey Norman's not that old, obviously. We'll see if he continues to push forward, because, you know, Queensland's a good little bit of a stepping stone, I guess, because we'll see what happens with Queensland. You know, when Cooper Cronk and obviously Thurston retires, he put the little kick across field and it went in the arms of Sean Johnson. It wasn't a bad little kick off the outside of the boot, but Johnson picked it up. We missed a tackle. I wasn't really expecting a try to New Zealand off this kick. Just I don't know what our teammates were doing here. I come up, look for the tackle, miss him. I guess they all expected me to make the tackle, and he raced away and scored. We weren't going to catch him, but yeah, we'll see what happens when, you know, Cronk, Thurston retire. Like, I'm assuming, you know, Milford 5'8", and halfback, I don't know, like, in the future, probably, like, I think Ash Taylor potentially will be pushing for, like, the halfback spot for many years to come. But, you know, shorter term, you know, Corey Norman, if he comes back and continues to play good footy, potentially. You know, who else? I mean, I guess you've got Cherry Evans as well there. He's obviously not that old if he gets some good form. You know, there's Queensland. If there's one area they're pretty stacked in, it is the halves. So that's not really the issue. But getting back to this game, it's been a pretty decent test match so far. Get a little late offload there to Big David Clemmer. You know, playing with a good team and playing against a very good team, so it's going to be a challenge either way. That's a beautiful pass back on the inside by, I think it's Papali, in the second row there, so he's definitely someone we can look to work off. I'm pretty sure it's Big Papali there taking the run again, but a chance to mount a bit of pressure here. We would like to hit back in this game. Nice little inside pass to Clemmer. That is beautiful play, and the big fella is going to stroll over. That's just a lovely try. I was very happy with that one. It just, you know, that's what makes this game so good. I love, you know, Be a Pro could definitely use a fair bit, and I'm hoping, you know, in the next game Be a Pro is definitely enhanced quite a bit. But man, stuff like that, just getting those passes, setting up tries is very, very fun in this game. As Curtis Rona went straight through, copped a big hit, but did almost get the try. But yeah, Curtis Rona also obviously was at the Bulldogs, went to rugby union, which is annoying as we break straight through. Shrug off Rona, gets taken by the scramble of Tuivasa-Sheck. But yeah, Rona, he was a really good backline player. I thought, but right here, he's gonna score. We're just talking about in the intercept right here. I shouldn't have called for the pass. It was silly play. But yeah, Rona playing for New Zealand. I thought when he was at the Bulldogs, I know there was like sort of contentions about him potentially playing for Queensland as well. I don't know if he actually made a decision if he was playing. I thought he said he wanted to play for Queensland and that he was a Queenslander, because I know he grew up in like North Queensland. I think I know he was born in New Zealand, but he played like a lot of his footy in North Queensland. So I think he alleged his allegiance to Queensland, but obviously in the game here, he was eligible for New Zealand, so he is getting a run. But yeah, Rona, he was you know, good player. I don't know if you'd say underrated, but he was a very, very handy player for the Bulldogs. It is a shame to see players go to Union, but you know, there's always players as good, if not better, coming through the ranks. So, you know, people always say about like Union stealing the players and stuff, but there's so many good players that it doesn't really make a big difference overall. Good play here. The inside pass again, working a treat, stepping around a couple, gets taken though. So the 12-6 scoreline. It's been a pretty open game. You know, I would say we're probably a little unlucky. I mean, the 2 New Zealand tries have been off runaway tries. One an actual intercept and the other a kick return. So I mean, we're not doing too badly as we try to shut Tuivasa down right there. We're trying to just jam in here, but poor defense right there. Let's Korean foreign Adam Reynolds. What are you doing, son? But again, good chance to put some pressure on in defense, just not giving Tuivasa any room. We just gotta do some stuff in defense. I'm trying to spark them. It's not really working, but doing our best is right here. Who is this? Who is that? Mansour? Mansour, just brilliant. Beats a couple of tacklers, gets it to us on the outside, and Josh Mansour, one of the best wingers in the game, obviously has been out for a while. I'm actually making this video to give you guys a little bit of a time frame for when this video eventually goes up. I'm making this video on the back of Mansour's return to NRL. The Panthers beating the Bulldogs very comfortably, and Mansour was very, very strong. He's just a quality player. Like, he's, you know, very similar. Well, not. I mean, he's not similar to Rapana in the sense of the type of player, but you know, the tackle breaks and just those strong runs. He's very similar. You know, two of the best wingers in the game right there. We try for a bit of an all or nothing play. It's probably a bit risky. I mean, Tuivasa was back there, not the right decision, and it gives the New Zealanders a chance to take the lead back once again. We've shot ourselves in the foot a couple of times. The kick goes up. It's fairly dangerous. It's gonna get back down. And who was this? Cordner? No, I don't think Cordner was in the team, but he gets it off to us, and we're gonna race away and score another try. So, boy oh boy, it has been quite the game here. Our second try. It's been a. I mean, you know, New Zealand got a couple of tries, a bit fortuitous, and right there, the kick went up. They batted down. I mean, if the outside man just caught the ball, he probably would have scored, but he potentially gives us the game as we go for another early kick. That's a good kick, in fact. Tuivasa doesn't get across to it, but good kick. We try to bundle him in a touch, a big shot nonetheless, but just trying to aim up with the defense here. Hopefully the boys can do the job in the middle. As, who is this? Curtis Rona. He's been an absolute nightmare for us, and he's gonna do it again. Curtis Rona is just gonna go straight through the ruck, and he caught us off guard. I just was not expecting the defense right there. But Sean Johnson, no, it's not. It's Kieran Foran kicking the goals. I don't know why Foran is kicking goals, but he does miss. So that is pretty crucial right there. They do get a chance, one last chance to roll the dice and potentially steal the game. They go for an early kick. Oh man, that is a risky play. I don't know what they were thinking, but we are going to get put into touch. So I do give them one last play. So the kick maybe turned out pretty good for them, but not probably not the right option to go for the kick. But we just have to shut it down. Kieran Foran beats us, but thankfully the other cover gets him. So a good win in international colours. It's good to be back. We got a good team here, and we beat a very good New Zealand side. So I'm pretty happy about that one. I thought we played pretty well. Just a couple of intercept tries really sort of kept the Kiwis in it, but I thought it was a pretty solid game. So hopefully, guys, enjoying the series. Make sure to like if you are, and I'll see you guys next time.